cual me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y la baby le llega.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. José Berríos, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Berríos' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Striding in is Aaron Judge, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Judge.
Now the first pitch. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
3-1 to him now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he gets the slurve by him to run it to a full count.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
And now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he takes ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, LeMahieu is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
The 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Now the 1-0. LeMahieu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Torres.
Next to dig in, Gleyber Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now both runners are breaking. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there. 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. A 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Gerrit Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third. The shortstop.
A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. In there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here's the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. set to get his evening at the plate started. Rougned Odor trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Here's the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate is Clint Frazier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That one's in there. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Refsnyder is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Base is empty, 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline, right to Donaldson. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
She's coming.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Miguel Sano. And they could use a spark from him here.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to the plate, here is Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And that misses 1-1. Sano aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
To the plate now, Kyle Garlick, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the stretch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting 7.
So stepping in is Ryan Jeffers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 1-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Just like Vegas in the sun, ain't no quitting till I'm.
At the plate now is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gerrit is there and he makes the catch for the out. So here is Giancarlo Stanton off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Skied down the left field line. Gerrit able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Willians Astudillo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One strike now from Cole. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher
Digging in next, Kyle Higashioka. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Ref Snyder fields it cleanly.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Higashioka is off of first with 2 away. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Higashioka rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now here is Gary Sanchez, grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
This pitch is popped up. Polanco waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last AB.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, number 22.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
plate now, Jorge
Second
Polanco.
baseman,
This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball and a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
No bench on the plate, small two.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Rob Refsnyder, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So now to the plate, Rob Refsnyder flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cole sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bailey Ober will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Gio Urshela. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. middle of the night now from the Twin Cities, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2, didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka fouled away. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Clint Frazier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garlick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's the 1-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0. Here it is.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
2 out, bases loaded. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Luis Cessa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Dan, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you could put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly, keep that guy to a single. Big play.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0. Here it is. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now is Jorge Polanco. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on the way. Off is Simmons. In the dirt, and now let's see. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Lifted into center field. Frazier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So next to hit is Kyle Garlick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1 and 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3 balls, no strikes. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now, Rob Refsnyder, a potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Again, he sends it out of play. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The second baseman.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
3-2 now. Hit hard but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as it's on the ground toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The count now at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Ready with the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Fouled away. fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Tyler Duffy answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Clint Frazier will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set, now the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Again, another foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 New York. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, William Astudillo.
The designated hitter, William Astudillo.
First offering, too low, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him.
Now batting, third baseman, José.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2. Just got a piece to the right side. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now here is Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Chad Green takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And That will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins wind up stranding one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
And the pitch. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball one here. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one.
Switching up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Miguel Sano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Kyle Garlick. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 4-2. Luke Farrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So kicking off the top of the 9th is DJ LeMahieu trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. And now the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in once again is Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 5-2 New York. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now to the plate, Rob Refsnyder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willians Astudillo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
So he sets him down swinging. Williams Astudillo becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th.
We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking when we passing though. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Chapman's ready. Here's the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Final strike for the Twins. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final score tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gerrit Cole earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.